In the next 18 months, close to 200,000 immigrants are going to have to leave the country. Yesterday morning, President Trump and the Homeland Security officials announced they were ending the temporary protected status for Salvadorians, a humanitarian program allowing them to legally work and live in the United States. The group from El Salvador was allowed the status after two massive earthquakes destroyed their country in 2001. They were the largest group granted temporary protected status, with Haiti following in second, whose status was revoked in November of 2017. Trump administration is continuing its efforts in controlling immigration numbers legally and illegally. After winning the Cecil D. DeMille Award at the 2018 Golden Globes Sunday night, Oprah Winfrey has stirred a pot in Hollywood on her possible run for presidency in 2020. The Democratic race for president won't begin until this year's midterm, but that hasn't stopped the rumors for potential candidates. Some of her closest friends have spoken to her urging her to run, but no one from her agency has spoken to any media.
This past weekend, the NFL had its wild card weekend, setting up some upsets for the playoffs. It started off with the last year's Super Bowl contenders, the Atlanta Falcons, facing off against the Los Angeles Rams. Falcons won the game 26-13 with Matt Ryan throwing for 218 yards on 30 attempts. Next was the Tennessee Titans against the Kansas City Chiefs, where Marcus Mariota orchestrated a comeback, sending the Titans to face the New England Patriots next week. We also saw the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars face off, where the Jaguars pulled out a win of 10-3. The last game for this weekend was the New Orleans Saints against the Carolina Panthers, where Drew Brees and Ted Ginn Jr. secured the win for the Saints. The Saints will play the Vikings next for the quarterfinal of the playoffs. This past Monday, the College Football National Championship took place in the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. The matchup was the Alabama Crimson Tide against the Georgia Bulldogs. This game finished as one of the greatest national championships of all time, with a comeback from Alabama and their freshman quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa.
They had split safety. You know, the safety on Devontae's side, on the single receiver side, he tried to disguise his coverage. I tried to look him off. He stayed in the middle, and then I went back outside. It was a cover two on their side, but he stayed inside. So, I took a shot downfield, and he caught it.
Tua threw for 166 yards on 24 attempts and 3 touchdowns, with only 1 interception just in the second half. The Crimson Tide will finish the season as the number 1 seed and was also put into the number 1 spot in the way too early AP Top 25. But don't forget about the Bulldogs, as they have the second best recruiting class in the nation, including 5-star prospect Justin Fields. That's all for today's sports updates. Tune in next Friday for more local and national news. For THS TV, I'm Matthew Killingsworth.
2018 is starting off golden and pink as the 2018 Golden Globes has come to a close, and Justin Timberlake and Pink are planning on taking on the Super Bowl by storm. I'm reporter Joseph Cooper here to give you up to date on all your entertainment news. Seth Meyers set the stage this year as he hosted the 2018 Golden Globes. Many other artists got their time in the spotlight as the 75th annual Golden Globes were held at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. Some award winners were Frances McDormand for Best Actress in Motion Picture and Gary Oldman for Best Actor in Motion Picture.
Well, I feel very humbled and surprised to have been asked to this stage. I would like to congratulate my fellow nominees for your beautiful work. I am in very fine company this evening.
The 2018 Super Bowl is already in the works as playoffs and Wild Card Weekend has come to a close. Artists such as Pink and Justin Timberlake are set to perform at the Super Bowl. Pink will kick off the event by singing the national anthem, and Justin Timberlake will take over the dome at halftime for the halftime show. With the new year comes many major new entertainment updates, and be sure to follow us and give us your thoughts on THS News TV on Twitter to be featured on an upcoming show. This was reporter Joseph Cooper here giving you all your entertainment needs to knows.